What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Waxbacks Warning Tracks. It's Mojobreak's baseball card podcast. Cody and Bubba with you as we approach the All-Star break. We're going to talk about what are the defining storylines of Major League Baseball this season. Plus, 2026 Topps Chrome Baseball is right around the corner. In fact, I think it releases right after Fanatics Fest.
Yep.
Literally days after everybody's back, at least here from New York City. And maybe you'll be back from New York City as well at Fanatics Fest. Topps Chrome Baseball time. Once again, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's my favorite set of the year. I know some people are more partial to Bowman. I'm a Topps Chrome guy. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, home of the Chrome rookie autograph, as they've always said.
Yep.
It's lately especially been packed with short prints. We'll get into some of our things we're looking out for this year that are a little different from last. And yeah, it's a good celebration of the new design of the flagship tops that we've been seeing through Series 1 and Series 2. So it's just a good celebration, and yeah, I'm looking forward to ripping a lot of it on Fanatics Live and Mojobreak.com. And
we will be ripping it pretty much everywhere that you get breaks. Mojobreak.com, of course, Fanatics Live, as you mentioned. Probably will do some over on Whatnot. Plus, we, of course, want you to know about eBay Live, which today, as we're talking about this today, or as we're recording this podcast, we're ripping Goodwin Champions all over there, which we're going to have that going throughout the weekend with that new edition of the Michael Jordan Fleer signed packs. Very cool edition.
Insane.
Kind of taking a page out of what Topps Baseball has been doing and adding in those packs. I think it's a great edition. I love it. And a vote of confidence for Upper Deck that Michael Jordan is back. So a lot of Upper Deck is what we're ripping over at eBay Live. You can go subscribe, hit that bell when you go over to eBay Live so you know when Mojobreak is going live every single time with TCG, with hockey, with Goodwin Champions, with singles. We got baseball singles over there as well. Don't miss out. eBay Live, Mojobreak, we are there. We're cooking with gas, baby. Before we get into Topps Chrome Baseball, we are approaching the end of the unofficial end of the first half. We've technically gone past the first half of the baseball season, but All-Star break is upon us. Bryce Harper did announce he's in the Home Run Derby today.
Cool.
That's cool.
I didn't see that. Nice.
I mean, I get it. I almost kind of wish it was Schwarber instead, but I guess Schwarber's at his moment. He had the All-Star game thing last year with the swing off, so Bryce is the fan favorite. That's the guy. So
yeah,
cool.
I could both do it. I mean,
sure. Why not? I mean, I think they're gonna try to keep it to one hometown guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember a home run derby where there were two hometown guys.
If Schwarber wanted to do it, I can't imagine
They're not gonna say no.
Any layer of the All-Star game saying no.
No, definitely not. I guess, first of all...
So maybe it just works out he doesn't want to do it? Or
I'm pleasantly surprised that I don't think I realized that Bryce Harper already at the 20 home run mark for the 2026 season.
He had a blistering start.
Yeah. He's having a respectable year. It's not quite an all-star year, but it's a respectable year as a player.
Apparently not, but I mean...
Yeah,
many years that's all-star and it's
right.
What is an all-star?
First base is always so packed too that it's just tough.
Rod Carew was an 18-time all-star in a 19-year career, but he didn't get in the same way Ernie Clement got in this year. They got in on different ways, different rules and stuff. So a lot of chatter about Harper missing the All-Star game. Isn't he technically an All-Star now that he's in the Home Run Derby?
Well, I know they have that.
He gets the National League.
He does
jersey
get one. And he does get an All-Star jersey and all that. So yeah, he's sort of an All-Star.
Oh no, he was the honorary legend pick.
Harper? Oh, Verlander. Yes, Verlander is that legend.
No,
pick.
I think they both were.
Harper?
Yes.
Too early for Harper.
Check this yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Bryce Harper, legend pick.
No way. That seems crazy.
It does.
I'm just seeing Home Run Derby right now. 4 days ago, he is an all-star. Sorry. Take it all back, everybody. But he was a replacement, not a legacy pick. Just a replacement at least.
Man, I thought I saw he was a legend.
Yeah. Oh God, you're right. Wow. Legend pick.
Okay.
You're
yeah.
right. Whoa. That's too early. I'm sorry.
So we're just bending.
33 years old and he's a legend pick. No. No.
He started when he was 19. I
Sure.
mean, he's
I know
Look.
he's put in a lot of games, but like he's got a lot of career still ahead of
yeah.
him.
So last year was Kershaw, last two raw. This year again, Verlander, last
Makes
two
sense.
raw. There wasn't one for the 2 years prior.
We've had
and then it was
Mariano Rivera was technically a legend pick years ago.
Pujols and Miggy.
The
same year.
You've had Tony Gwynn and Cal Ripken Jr. years ago. That was kind of like the first one where they did that. So all of those made sense because they were either about to retire or close to retirement. This one is a head scratcher to me.
This one, I think, only happened because it's in Philly.
Right.
And it's like kind of
Then just make him a
embarrassing.
replacement. Like, it's not like the numbers are like bad. Like, he's got an 880 OPS. He's got 20 home runs. Like, he has good numbers. There's no reason to be like, you have to put the legend qualifier.
Another like factor that I'm just kind of making up is that Rob Manfred is trying to get on Bryce Harper's good side. He's very vocal in the players union.
I like this theory a lot.
And so it means more to it. Manfred might be thinking it means more to Bryce if Manfred does it than if Dave Roberts assigns him as a replacement.
Sure.
And like, yeah, all this talk about Harper being like not elite coming from Dombrowski and stuff like that. Like, maybe this is like
big chip on his shoulder right now.
Yeah, maybe this is like Manfred being like, no, like you're a legend.
Yeah.
You're a legend, Wheeler.
Harper, this comes from MLB.com. Harper learned on Wednesday that he made his 9th All-Star team. Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred left Harper a voicemail during Wednesday night's game against the Pirates. There you go.
So good. He was afraid of Harper answering the phone and probably just going off on him. So he called him while he was at first base.
Hey, at least he left the voicemail because, I'm not always leaving. If I call somebody,
no, he
doesn't
knew
matter.
he was he was watching him on TV play first base, and he's like,
"Oh, good point.
Now's my chance." He's not going to answer.
Right. He has to call me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
But I can just leave a voicemail. Yeah. Imagine just Manfred sending you a text like,
"You up?
What's up, dude? You want to be our legend pick with Justin Verlander?"
Hey,
you trying to tell me something, Robbie?
It's the week, right? That's the other thing. It is almost. It's like like anytime somebody gets like a lifetime achievement award, it's like, so you're telling me I'm old? Like,
right?
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Like, Harper is 33. He's got not his whole career ahead of him, but he's got a lot of career ahead of him. How many more years he's got left on that contract? Like at least like 4 or 5.
I was gonna say not as many as maybe you think, but okay, yeah, maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then he signed it in 2019 or 2018, 2019?
2019. He's got 5 years left on the contract. He's going to be playing baseball until he's 39.
He's going to sign an extension.
What are we doing? This is weird.
I think he's a guy that has like a career resurgence, and we might be starting to see not even resurgence because that would imply that he's been irrelevant. He's been a star. He's always been a star.
Right.
He's had some health things. He's had slumps.
He is one of the great.
But he's always been a star. He has maybe postseason like negativity and like bad media.
He's now a 9-time All-Star. He's a 2-time MVP. One of those MVPs is one of the great offensive years in baseball history, period.
15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
that's an unbelievable year when he's like
year.
23. Insane.
He had like 330 and like 45 jacks or something like that. 130 RBI.
He had a stupid year.
Ridiculous.
2015, a 9.7 WAR, a 460 on base, a 649 slugging. These are Bonzian numbers. Crazy. 42 jacks, 118 runs. He was insane that year. He was so good. Anyway, whatever. Have fun, Bryce Harper.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. He's at 383 career home runs. He's at 904 career OPS.
Oh, so he's going to
reach
He's
400.
going to have a 6 second half and hit 400.
He could get to 400. Yeah, he's fine. He's in the Hall of Fame. No doubt.
I've always been a Harper guy,
Yeah.
and I didn't love, but it was fun like in like the 2010, 11, 12 era when it was like you had to pick between Harper and Trout, like I was Team Harper.
Yeah,
it was like Twilight,
which
like
was not
Jacob or the
team.
Robert
Yeah,
Pattinson.
Team Edward and Team Jacob.
Team Edward,
and definitely in this scenario, Mike Trout was definitely the Team Edward pick.
Yes,
you were the minority.
You were like
the
bad boy if you were like Harper and stuff. You had he had the eye black that was running down his face. He was
slid into second base a little too hard.
He was like the first guy to like throw his helmet off, like rounding first, like just aerodynamics. He had like a mohawk.
He's a guy who's, if we're talking his cards, I feel like we always bring him up with that. His cards sell well, but I do think they are slightly underrated. Like
he needs postseason success for him to be then entering those big categories. And even Trout has had a decline, a steady decline in his markets. He's had a resurgence this year. But like outside of recency bias, like, you know, awesome players, they'll get enshrined by the league and they'll be praised by their peers, you know, for forever. But the card market needs you to be playing in October and winning and breaking records and you know, so I mean, it's like people stop buying Bryce Harper and Mike Trout in September.
His market is up, by the way. Right now, I'm looking on Card Ladder.
Buy World Series champions through Christmas, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, it's...
I'm trying to compare a Harper and, man, there you go. Well, that's number 50. I was trying to find the base Bowman auto for, here we go. That's a 10, though. Okay, here we go. There's still a massive gap between BGS. This is a BGS 9.5 auto 10 Chrome Prospect, first Bowman Chrome Prospect auto. Harper, last sold $985. Trout, last sold was May 10th. Harper's was last sold July 2nd. Trout, $7,100. That's May 2nd. A lot's happened since then. So you got to think it's even still, if you chop off $1,000 off of that, that is a massive gap between the two. And this was, and for years I defended like, oh, Harper doesn't have, like, yes, he is a Hall of Famer. Yes, he's going to go down as one of the great players of his generation. But Mike Trout is going to go down as, for 10 years, he was without question the best player in all of baseball. Mm-hmm. But frankly, and there's still, and again, there's still a huge gap in WAR. Mike Trout, career WAR of 90.6, Harper at 56, a very good number. I don't want to put that past him.
It's a Hall of Fame number.
Trout is still, but it does go to show you just how good Trout was in that 10-year run.
Yeah. His own league, his own category.
Right.
And rightfully so. And by Harper is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because I think if you are looking at the next, because both of these guys have how many more years left? I think Trout has 4 years left on his contract. Harper has 5. Which guy would you want for the next 4 years?
The next hour, day, week, year, decade, Bryce Harper.
Yeah, we're at that point. So there's a lot of ground. He's not making up all that ground, but by the end of their careers, they're going to look a lot closer than I would have anticipated even 2 or 3 years ago.
WAR, Trout might always have a heavy WAR edge. What he's done on both sides of the ball and on the base paths. Offensively, I think you have a point. Yeah, by the end of their careers, they could be looking similar.
Yeah, and look at the counting sets; they're probably going to be close.
Harper has the games played and like health advantage on Trout. So while we see some players kind of extend their careers and transition into full-time DH roles, or they don't move as much in the box. You see Trout already is doing a different thing with his back foot. It's just limiting movement, simplifying mechanics to stay on top of a 105-mile-an-hour baseball now that they're coming at you that fast. The eyes are different at 33 than they are at 25, at 22, at 19, at 40. So as these players, the best players make this transition, the Miguel Cabreras, the Albert Pujols, maybe Harper has a better chance of aging into his early 40s than Trout does because he's had less taxation, for lack of a better term, on his body. And so we can see maybe what I'm getting at is maybe Harper has even better numbers than Trout, like more counting stats, more home runs, more RBI, more runs scored. And maybe thus plays a handful more years and has a chance to finesse his way into a World Series team or a contender and then play some October baseball. It seems like the time is now for Philly. Like I don't like them better next year than I like them this year. So if they can't do it this year, I don't know that he retires a Philly.
I think I think this is it. I don't see him going anywhere else. And if he does re-up, I think
Yankees.
With Philly. Boy, could you imagine?
Yankees
teaming up with Aaron Judge the last few years.
Yep.
By the way, legend pick Bryce Harper, 1 year younger than Mike Trout. Legend pick Bryce Harper.
Hey, Mike Trout was like the second top vote getter in the AL.
Deservedly so. He's having a great year. I mean, I know he was hurt. Even first game back, he had a home run. So
Harper's polarizing. Mike Trout's never charged the mound or exhibited he doesn't know how to throw a helmet at someone.
Mike Trout was always, again, when they were compared, it was like it's like the devil and angel on your shoulders, and Trout was certainly the little angel who always stayed out with the kids and always signed the cards and always signed their
stayed out of trouble.
Seems like the nicest guy. What a nice young man this guy seems like. And Harper was the
fighting Hunter Strickland.
Fighting and also cocky out of the gate where he was like, who's this 16-year-old kid who's like the number one pick, thinks he's like the future. And now he's being pitched to me like he's the LeBron of baseball. And there was a lot against him.
Fast forward, 2-time MVP.
He's proved it.
At the time of his contract, the largest contract in the history of the game.
Yeah. He's proved it. He's not the LeBron of baseball, but he's going to go down as one of the, I don't know. Is it a stretch to say one of the 50 best hitters? That's not a stretch.
No.
50 best hitters, 50 best players in baseball history?
I don't think that's a stretch.
If you can count pitchers in that, I don't know.
I think he's on trajectory to be in all of those conversations.
Yeah, he'll be in the conversation without question. No. Let's talk about before we get into the top score and preview. So again, we're heading into the All-Star break. I was thinking about this while I was, I always catch up on whatever baseball I missed in the morning. And just was thinking what is the defining story of Major League Baseball this year? A few came to mind that just kind of popped in my head. I'll go kind of all-encompassing Chicago baseball. The White Sox are kind of at the lead of that, but they're to me easily the biggest surprise. And I think the best story as a team. Like the fact that they are actually competing and doing it with fun young players. That to me is a big story. You can throw in the Cubs doing what they do, and it's cool that Chicago is back on the map baseball-wise. Player-wise, Jacob Misiorowski to me is the guy. That to me is the story. And I know it's the story because he's the one guy that isn't a Yankee or a Dodger that leads SportsCenter. That's not. Yeah. It's look back in the day, boy. If you want to, this is like catnip for people who loved Baseball Tonight in the 2000s and stuff. But just look up SportsCenter July 2005 or something, and just watch an episode and marvel at the amount of glorious 90-second baseball highlights we get, where we get a pre-story of something that happened the night before, or at this guy's hotel. We are getting so much narrative of baseball. It's beautiful. And now we're lucky if we get coverage of anyone who isn't a Yankee or a Dodger. And Jacob Misiorowski's that guy right now.
Yeah, you got to throw 105 to be a bigger story than Ohtani. You know,
that's the other one. Is
going 0 for 5 for the 30th time in whatever his career. I don't know.
Shohei Ohtani, that to me is a big story. I'll throw the Tampa Bay Rays kind of shocking a lot of people and doing what they do once again, right back in the thick of it. Those to me stand out the most. You could throw in, you could throw in Yordan Alvarez having an MVP style year. We talked last week at length about what Junior Caminero is doing. Kyle Schwarber maybe kind of quietly making a run for an outside shot at 60 bombs this season. So
he hit an, Yeah.
Yeah, at 32, and right now Yordan at 29. Is Ben Rice breakout year? So I've thrown a lot out there. Is there any I'm missing?
You mentioned the Rays. Caminero hit number 27 today.
Yep.
No, the National League seems a little buttoned up.
I'll throw out two teams: Nationals and Marlins. I think are good stories. The Marlins, especially.
The NL East is a spectacle. I mean, if you'd think you were playing some like MLB The Show simulation in the year like 2086, if you were to see the standings as they were currently. So
yeah. The fact that there are 4 teams over 500 in the National League East and the Mets are not one of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. So shout out those teams that have been those quick risers. The National League's been a little boring for me. I'm a National League guy, as you can see. The best story for me this year is the one that's still being written, and that's the American League. It's a wide open. It's a blank canvas, mostly blank. There are some shades of Yankee navy blue kind of starting to fill in some of the corners. Through all of their woes, they're still kind of finding a way to win games, and they're, I think, the number 1 wild card team right now. That division's still wide open because who's ever believed in the Tampa Bay Rays for 162 games? Kevin Cash does, and shout out Kevin Cash.
Yeah.
Maybe they have some moves that are going to be made in 3 weeks, but it's like what's happening in the AL Central, I don't know.
Super up for grabs.
What's happening in the AL West, I don't think anyone there knows. It's like any of those teams in the AL West, are they buying or selling? There are like at least 2 or 3 teams that should buy, but then like maybe it comes down to whoever buys first and takes certain people off the market, then the other team will sell. It's like they also play each other a lot in the second half of the year, so like we're really going to get a clearer image for maybe by the end of August. So there's just a lot going on, and I think that as the trade deadline approaches, that's kind of the big storyline, because I think that it's going to be a lot of AL teams doing things. Like I think there might be 8 to 10 AL teams adding moves, and you might have like 2 or 3 teams adding in the NL, like making like ads, like serious ads to make playoff pushes. I'm not talking about the Dodgers adding Scooball,
right?
Or like the like the Braves adding a depth bat or like a depth arm.
See, I think there's going to be more surprises than the NL, honestly. Part of that
I hope so.
I think a team like the Marlins looks at the rest of the wild card division and sees a real opportunity. Right now, the Cubs are only 1 ahead of the Phillies and Marlins for the final wild card spot. And right now, you got the Cardinals at 2 games back. The Washington Nationals, the best offensive team in all of baseball, at, I believe, 3 games back. But the fact that like the Padres are falling out of it, and then obviously big spenders like the Mets and the Giants haven't even come close, it leaves that, even though the divisions are pretty much like where we kind of thought they would be, Braves maybe a little bit of a surprise, but I think a lot of people thought there would be a bounce back from the Braves this year. But I think the wild card is a little up for grabs, and I think a team like maybe the Marlins could say, you know what, why not us?
They should. I think about their prospect depth off the top of my head, and they have like Thomas White, pitcher, very strong. They just drafted Ava Arquette, who I can't imagine is like on the table, but for the right guy, you never know.
Who knows?
2025 Bowman Chrome, they had a guy. He's the younger brother of someone else, Salas, the younger Salas brother.
Yep.
He's a Marlin.
Yep, Ethan.
Andrew Salas.
Or, excuse me, yeah, Andrew could be up for grabs.
I mean, if you want to win the NL East, they're gonna have to flash some big names.
Yeah,
because the Marlins are not a team that give up major league ready talent. They're giving up prospects to add to their roster. That's kind of how I see it. But
yeah, no, you're right. And you know what? They're 3 games. They are only 3.5 out of the division right now. So Marlins are one of those teams. They've just quietly. They had the best month of June. Yeah. They have one of the best. I think they might have the best home record in all of baseball, maybe other than the White Sox.
Cool.
Fun team. They're not selling. That's what's exciting. Like everyone was like, "Oh, Sandy Alcantara's off the map." No, they're not going to sell. So good on them. But I will go back to who I think, a guy we've talked about already, a guy that we kind of started this whole show with a year ago talking about, and here we are a year later, and I think Jacob Misiorowski is the story. of baseball, because I do think it's something I'll reference. I said it last year, I think, that I think more than any other than like a home run chase, where that takes up all of our bandwidth. When like you see a guy like, oh my God, we might get 65, 70 home runs this year. That takes over baseball. But for the most part, for individual performances, when a pitcher starts to do something special like we've never seen before, that I think takes over the public, imagination for baseball more than any other type of player. We can look back at Fernando Mania. We can look at, to me, what we're seeing with Misiorowski is like, if you weren't here for Tim Lincecum 2008, 2009, you're watching it, but potentially even better.
Yeah.
Because Tim Lincecum wasn't throwing 105.
Reds Aroldis Chapman.
Right. That is what it is. It's Lincecum with Aroldis.
7 innings.
Right. It's those two players wrapped into one.
Yeah.
Which is an insane thing to say.
That's an amazing. Yeah, he's the love child of Tim Lincecum and Aroldis Chapman.
That's what it is.
Figured it out.
Yeah. And look, you even go back to like the 70s, like Mark Fidrich. Like talk to dad or grandpa or grandma about Mark Fidrich, and they'll tell you, oh my God.
Did he have a nickname? Was he the
Bird? He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated with Big Bird.
Yes.
In the 22-year-old, 21-year-old out of nowhere with crazy hair.
Yeah.
Like that kind of guy can take over a season, especially when they look unique as well. There's some other trait about them that is unique.
Yeah, when it's not your creative player on the show, you
right.
know, going out there pumping 105, it's like,
right.
Whoa, this is special. I mean, objectively, this is special and worth paying attention to, and fun being in the card market right now.
It is.
Because if you were collecting guys that were built like me, good on you. I hope you held, because
we just had back in the middle of June the second biggest Jacob Misiorowski sale of all time. The first was, remember last year, we're almost a year now from it, the Superfractor First Bowman auto at $52,800, which at the time felt insane. Is that card up right now?
He's okay. I read that he's not going to pitch in the All-Star game.
He's not, which is a bummer. Which is funny because a year ago it was like, what's this guy doing stealing a spot? And now all we can think is, oh my God, he needs to be starting the All-Star game. Why isn't he starting the All-Star game?
Both things were absolutely true in the moment. Yes.
Yeah.
And remain true.
Yeah.
He stole a spot.
I'll still defend it.
He
because
didn't earn it last year.
He didn't. But it was also like, we all wanted to see, what's this guy got?
I say he didn't earn it, but like, what's earning it when it's not even a competitive game anymore? It's like, just give the fans what they want. So actually, I'll walk that statement back. Fast forward to today. Yeah, he's like all I want to see. Like I want to see 105, how that plays against. Well, we're not going to see Aaron Judge, but
no,
the American League. I want that's what the All-Star game's for now, right? It's
what if he's going up against
matchups.
He could be going up against, I don't know, who would that be? I don't know. Let's just say it's Yordan or it's Junior or it's
Yordan's
Trout
a great lefty righty, perfect.
Right.
Yordan is perfect.
Yordan versus Jacob Misiorowski would be something to behold.
Yeah, I want to see him just shove a fastball down Ernie Clement's throat.
That's the All-Star match
in front of the world, in front of the 250 Philly crowd. You know,
that's right.
Take that, Toronto. Second place, by the way. Sorry about that. I digress. I think the All-Star game's for spectacle. I think Misiorowski. Oh, they can't find it.
He must be pitching Sunday, right? Is that what it is?
At least let him get some side work in Philly. You know,
I would love to see it. I really want to see him pitch.
Come on, let him throw a pen or something.
Any guesses on what that second? Oh, by the way, May of this year, the Misiorowski Superfractor sold for $30,000.
So nice sale.
So it went down.
Yeah,
it went down $20,000.
Yeah, or I shouldn't say nice sale, nice buy. I should say. Yeah.
Right. I think that's a card that's at least it should be back up to what it was. Because on June 19th, I'll go back. Any guesses on what you think that second highest sale is? It's at $45,600. Sold on June 19th.
Which is the highest, right?
It's the second highest. Only behind the First Bowman Superfractor last year's sale of it.
So we're guessing the highest here?
The second highest now. This is the second highest Jacob Misiorowski sale that just happened in June. What card would that be?
It'd have to be a Topps Now one of one. No, it couldn't be Topps Now. I'm just trying to think what he has that's so unique.
And this is certainly unique. This is definitely a unique card. It's out of Bowman, but it's not what you would think.
Is it a super anime?
It is. Superfractor Anime. Raw. 45 grand.
What?
Isn't that crazy? Not, yeah.
Dang. Send that into PSA for 25 or $80.
Yeah, well, you can do that and then pay the premium. I think you're going to feel all right about it.
What? Well, I mean, what's the difference between a raw card and a graded card when it's a super anime?
That's right.
That's cool. I like animes doing well like that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some cool short prints coming out in Topps Chrome, but anime is just one of my pound for pound, one of my favorite short prints.
That is an interesting. Yeah. It's interesting that especially in this moment where this guy is having the moment of his career and he's the story player, individual performance wise of the season. That's the card that takes the huge. That is the one that sells and has the huge moment. 45 grand is pretty cool. So definitely a moment where people are. I think people already recognize those are really, really popular, but.
The animes do well. I think this morning I saw a Murakami Kanji anime sold for like $20K.
Yes, I saw that too.
Yeah.
They are massive cards.
And I'm cool with them doing well. It's like the manga, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I still prefer the manga design. That's just me.
We've been opening that World Cup stuff, y'all.
They look nice.
It's insane.
They're really, really nice.
The mangas are crazy.
Yeah.
Messi's tying his shoe in his. It's cool.
Oh, that's right.
His boot, his golden boot.
Yeah, I like it. All right. Well, why don't we get into some Topps Chrome before we head out of here?
Yeah.
2026 Topps Chrome Baseball. It comes out. If you're listening to this, it'd be just a little over a week and a half or so.
Yeah, it comes out the 22nd.
22nd.
Yeah.
22nd. A lot of the stuff you've come to know out of Topps Chrome. Obviously, you're going to have your big rookie auto chases. You're going to have your image variations. A lot of big rookies. A lot of the biggest rookies that we have been chasing in here. Obviously, Murakami, that will be a massive chase for him as well. But your Series 1 and Series 2 rookies together. Plus, I think we are looking at some other rookies we have not really had much of a chance to chase, including, or only in SPs, J.J. Weatherholt, Kevin McGonigal being in that, and there will be image variations, I believe, of both of those guys. The one guy I need to check, yes, he is in there, Connor Griffin. That is the other thing that is going to be massive. We've got Connor Griffin rookie cards.
Yeah, Topps Finest just dropped the first licensed, outside of Topps now, but licensed Topps like Chrome finish rookie card. It's I opened a mega box and pulled one and was like, this is like refreshing. I've just been watching this guy play all year and dominate and been collecting his Bowman stuff and his all over the place. And so we finally have rookies. That's going to be a massive chase. Tough timing with his finger injury.
Yeah, I know. He has been dealing with injuries this year. He finally got back.
And then he
hurt again.
Yeah. And he'll be back. He'll be back this year.
Yep.
But hate to see it. But yeah, I think this is going to be probably, and I'm not just saying this, I say it every year. I really mean it. We've been talking so much. This is the first year I've really like cared so much about a Series 1 and a Series 2 and like have chased individuals out of each set, not just bought it because it's flagship and I love cards. Now we have them together in Chrome, pitching, hitting, the best player, some of the best talent to ever play the game in vets and in legend autos. It's like the crossroads. I'm not explaining it well. So many different like big storylines with enshrinement. I mean, Sandy Koufax, don't get me started. Then we have Shohei Ohtani, who's just doing incredible things. I promise this won't all be Dodgers. Aaron Judge, although he's hurt, the set does a lot of really cool stuff for Aaron Judge. And I know the Yankees have some extra special stuff. Look out for some World Series autographs that are extra special. But really the rookie set comes into focus here. Topps Chrome is known for the rookie auto too. I think it says it on the side of the box. So just to have the absolutely stacked lineup of pitching, hitting. We've been saying it's like a year of the pitcher or like glory age for rookie pitchers. It's like this class, I think, pound for pound, as time goes on, could stack up as one of the best.
I mean, the fact that you're looking at, so you're probably your top two for rookie of the year, JJ Weatherholt, Kevin McGonigal, they are here now. There's no SP chase or anything. They are just their base. This is where you get their, what is going to be, I think, regarded as their number one, their very first base rookie cards, and they're obviously all those auto chases and everything. And then on top of that, the aforementioned Jacob Misiorowski, Cam Schlittler as well. Your top two contenders for the Cy Young Award, and they're rookies in this set. And then I even talk about Minetaka Murakami, an international sensation. Kazuma Okamoto just became the third Japanese rookie of all time to hit 20 home runs.
Imai has a partial no-hitter.
Right.
Savage is still a huge chase for Toronto.
And you throw in obviously guys
Sal
like
Stewart,
Connor Griffin, and like I didn't even mention Jack Caglione is in the home run derby. He's had a really nice season.
Dude, this class is stacked.
It's really good. And I honestly can look at it and be like, of all the guys that we were hyping up so much at the beginning of the year, the only one that I could say feels like they've dipped pretty noticeably is Roman Anthony.
Fine.
That's the only one. And look, we talked about it last week. Might be a great buying opportunity because everybody might be sleeping on him. Like Junior Caminero, everyone was sleeping on him, and look what he's doing now.
We've only been talking about how Roman Anthony has been like the most well put together prospect that we've seen. It's like if one guy was going to be struggling out of the entire class, like you got to be okay with it being him. Like, he's going to bounce back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There is also the inclusion of, I was trying to figure this out, how these cards work. There was like a rivalry set, basically.
Yeah, they're going to be awesome for breakers. It's going to be so much fun. But yeah, no, it's a really cool concept. Yeah, and I think putting the whole set together could be really cool.
It could be very cool, but you're right. Hey, Chrome Rivals, and this comes from the Beckett checklist. Yep. Dueling 25 card set matches up with each other, with one checklist featuring a player in their home uniform and the other featuring a player in their away uniform. The numbers match up to produce a story rivalry, as such as the Yankees Red Sox players in home uniforms can only be found in hobby or jumbo. Players in away uniforms can be found in value or mega boxes.
Oh, interesting.
So there you go.
Yeah. I like they got to mix it up, right? Every year can be different. They've done dual autographs in the past, of course, but this year they have Gold Cup dual autographs.
Yes.
Am I confusing that with Finest?
That's Finest.
I'm confusing
There's
that with Finest.
Diamond Moments in this one that are big, that are
Diamond Moments, and then and I mentioned the World Series autographs, which Topps, you could have done a better job for the Dodgers checklist. I saw Cody Bellinger teased as the World Series auto. I was like, they're gonna have Corey Seager, the World Series MVP of that series, of course, and then it's just Cody Bellinger on the list. The Dodgers have plenty of other things to chase. Don't worry, but.
Yeah, Dodgers are going to be, despite the fact that they don't really have all of the big rookie chases, like they are going to be huge. Also, the Gold Logo Man is back. The dual Gold Logo Mans are back.
Yeah.
With, of course, another chance to get a Judge Ohtani dual Logo Man, which can't say that's probably going to sell for as much as the first one, but that's probably still a minimum 7-figure card, I would imagine.
Yeah, the first one was 50-50 season and Judge 60 homer season.
Or just the year before that. No, it wasn't the Judge 60 homer, but right?
Okay, I think it was.
Was it? Jeez. Anyway.
2024,
still.
Right?
And it's the first version of that.
Irregardless.
Right.
It being the first version is going to always do more. That's like, that was an over $1 million card, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well over that. Yeah. It was what? It was a 2.5, if I'm not mistaken, is what it ended up selling for. Although I remember all the hype around it, people were expecting to go a little bit higher. 3 million.
They were like trying to get
2.16.
Everyone to hold that card. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, Tom Brady, come hold this card.
It was on Sports Center. It was everywhere.
Yeah, it had like a press tour.
It did. And it's funny when a card sells for $2.16 million and you go, oh, what a disappointment. But I believe the Ohtani solo gold logo man sold for more, just a little bit more.
Autographed. Oh, the duel was autographed too. Yeah, the duel was autographed too.
They were all autographed. So it just goes to show. Sometimes
they do have non-auto versions too.
They do,
which is a tease.
There are non-auto versions.
It's an amazing card, but what a tease, right?
The other ones, Kurtz Drake Baldwin, which that has just that's a very, very enticing
massive
matchup of rookies. The Drake Baldwin's had a great year when he's been on the field.
Massive.
And Kurt's obviously doing what he does. And Skubal Skeens, which we had a Skubal sale, which was a huge sale, but did not go for $1 million. Skeens Skubal, you might be looking at, especially because that's second Cy Young for Skubal, first for Skeens, who's already a hobby darling. So those are going to be massive, those cards.
Yeah, that's sick. They're going to probably play on Team USA together another couple times.
Right.
And that's a really cool duel together. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's your other World Series champion. So it's all Dodgers. Yeah. Trinan, Clayton Kershaw. Boy, it is a bizarre list.
So those will be like inserts, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like everyone from like Clayton Kershaw, Freddie Freeman.
It's the whole team.
Mookie Betts. Yeah. But then there's like, it's like a shout out Will Klein, Hobby Zone Will Klein, who did some stuff with us. Jack Dreyer as well, who was a big rips and packs with us. He's on there. Edgardo Enriquez also.
That's my boy.
So there you go. It is a robust list. Justin Robleski, who's I feel like an interesting list inclusion on there as well.
He was on the team.
He was on the team. It's not the whole team. It is not the whole team. I just want to throw that out there. It's 17 card set.
Is Kike on there?
No.
I don't know why, but Kike doesn't get Topps love.
Which is funny because
it's got to be a Kike thing, but it's so funny, because he loves cards.
Right.
But he's just doesn't sign. He's not in sets. If you guys go look up Kike Hernandez rookie cards or first Bowman's, good luck. They don't exist. If you find him, I think he's a Marlin. I forget what uniform he's in.
Yeah, that sounds about
You can find
right.
some Panini stuff of him, I think.
Plus, there is more of those 75th, I believe. I don't know if these are the same. Those great looking die cuts.
Yes,
of the 75th anniversary.
It
the 75th
should be
Diamond.
the same. Yes.
So now we're getting chrome versions of those, of the 75th Diamond autos, which I love that design.
Yeah.
That's going to be, I think, very popular. And it's a fun list of modern guys, plus some great throwbacks guys through the years. I mean, everybody from Adrian Gonzalez to Andrew McCutchen to Alfonso Soriano to Dusty Baker, Johnny Damon. It's a really fun list of guys. Everybody on here is either an interesting rookie, a fan favorite, a legend. This is a cool list of 75th anniversary signees for those die cuts, which were already a big hit out of that.
Yeah.
So, very excited. Stops Chrome time, baby.
This is we mentioned it episode or so ago. This is Minion card.
Minion card. Oh, here's more World Series champion autos, by the way. This is all encompassing, not just Dodgers, which they include that in a lot of sets. So you got a lot of the guys you've had through the years: Alex Gordon,
cool,
Anthony Rizzo, Buster Posey, Cody Bellinger, the aforementioned. So that's, I think, part of that set.
It's an autograph. It's like a World Series autograph list.
Right.
Yeah,
so
where I think the other World Series set is just commemorating
the 25 team.
The 25 team.
Right. That's why you get that one. That's why you don't get Corey Seager, because it looks like there's only, Giants have 2 signers. Hunter Pence has one in here, as well as Buster Posey. So couldn't get Corey. Sorry.
He's too busy, I guess.
Sorry. Couldn't do it.
Rehabbing.
Yeah.
I'm still out on the Minion cards.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Minions. I'm all in.
If I hit one, I'm selling it, if that makes sense. I'm a huge collector, and I keep most things. If I hit that, I'm selling it.
That's fair.
I'm thrilled to hit it, but I'll sell it.
I think that's probably the right move, because I think they're going to be as high. Also, just saw the new Minions movie. Had a great time.
Cool. I'll go see the movie before I
thumbs up.
Am chasing a Minion card.
I'm not a big Minion guy, too. And I was delighted at how much I enjoyed it.
Steve Carell, right?
But he's not in this one. It's only Minions. Just the Minions. Which, honestly, after the last Despicable Me, Just give me the minions.
Really?
Just give me minions. I don't need Gru anymore.
Gru.
I don't need. We don't need to be going after the moon anymore.
Shout out my.
Just give me minions.
My old college roommate Josh Gruden used to call him Gru every morning. Wake him up.
Yeah, we'll be the Paul Skeens minion is probably going to be very popular, as well as I think there's also there's like I want to say like an Aaron Judge one. I just had the list.
This set's insane.
It's really funny. it's a great set. There's tons and tons of stuff.
There's so much stuff. It's like you could rip case after case after case and still be feeling like, oh, I haven't seen this yet today. Oh,
right.
we haven't seen this yet. Like it's going to be refreshing and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a fun rip. It's going to be sometimes these Chrome products and extra shiny stuff can feel a little stressful. You're like, oh shoot, it's like, it's a lot of money or, more than I'm used to spending. It's going to be, I think the checklist suggests it's going to kind of mitigate some of that stress factor. It's going to be a lot of fun.
4 minions: Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Paul Skeens, Roman Anthony gets a minion card.
Roman.
The only
ride.
rookie minion. So there you go. I think that's going to do it. We're chasing minions. We're chasing all these guys. We're going to be chasing them on release week. On the 22nd, I'm sure we're going to have some big stuff coming.
Big.
For Fanatics Live. And of course, Fanatics Fest.
Yup.
Is next week. Good Lord. You'll be out there.
Yes.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be insane.
I will be living, vicariously through you guys.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be the plan is, and what's gonna happen is there's so much going on, and we're gonna be recording everything, getting so much content that it's gonna feel like you guys are right there with us, and we're gonna, like we do every year, we're gonna probably bring some stuff back and have some fun to, celebrate. Everyone watching here, and then all of our, buyers on Fanatics Live, Mojobreak.com, eBay Live, whatnot. Everywhere you consume Mojo, we're going to be celebrating not only Fanatics Fest, but just an awesome halfway mark in the year, pretty much too. An incredible year, 2026. World Cup is wrapping up. There's just so much good stuff happening. So
yep, All-Star game. Literally, baseball will be beginning again when you're out there.
I know.
Yankees and Dodgers will be in New York.
Did the All-Star break sucks? Actually, like we don't have like regular season baseball every day.
At least we're gonna have World Cup to fill the void. I will say that.
Yes. Okay.
Give me baseball. I know. Trust me.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you staying open-minded.
I know.
I'm not quite there yet, but maybe when we're actually without baseball, and I'm like super like, oh, I need, maybe I'll
need it.
Appreciate soccer differently.
No, trust me. Off air, you can vouch for this. I've been the most annoying guy since the USA lost. I'm like, great, baseball and football training camp is here. Great, awesome.
Retweet. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. So, and of course, the National as well.
Oh, yes.
Check it out. We're co-hosting a party with Sports Cards Nonsense. If you guys haven't signed up already, please do, because
very special guests
to come. We're going to announce a few, some close friends of Mojobreak who have been to a few of our parties. They're coming back, plus maybe a few more surprises as well. I know already a few familiar faces throughout the hobby are going to be there. So we're really excited. We want to party with the Mojobreak community. It's always a blast. It's always a great time to see guys who we only talk to with the chat or as customers, and get to see them in person and hang out and have fun. So we're really excited for that. I'll put the link in the show description if you guys want to come to the party. Gonna have a great time. Chicago.
Yeah, and keep your notifications on here on YouTube or wherever you're consuming this today. We might have a little bit of like an impromptu episode drop where we talk about maybe some of the cool stuff in the shows coming up. So just be on the lookout for maybe like an extra show or something coming down the pipeline. So
excited for it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun couple of weeks. Fanatics Fest National will be at all of it, plus Topps Chrome Baseball right in between. A lot of stuff coming up. So keep in touch with Mojobreak.com, Fanatics Live, eBay, and whatnot. We also got TCG over at TikTok if you're into that too, because there's a big Pokemon release coming up next week as well. There's too much good stuff.
We are everywhere.
We're everywhere. That's right.
It's awesome.
We're worldwide, baby, here at Mojobreak. And of course, Mojobreak.com. That's where you get all your breaks. I think I said everything. Mojobreak Media. That's where you find us. So we will talk to you guys next time. We're going to talk draft next week while Bubba is in New York at Fanatics Fest.
Yeah.
I'll be back here. be reviewing the MLB draft, which is happening this weekend.
Yeah, and if you ever want to hit us up, or if you have any questions for the pod, find me on Instagram, bubba.breaks, and Cody.
At Mojo Cody. You can find me there.
Easy enough.
There you go.
Cool.
Until next time, for Bubba, I'm Cody. We'll talk to you next time on Wax Packs and Morning Track.
See ya.